This is Module 1, Lesson 22, Multiplying Decimals Using the Compact Method or the Standard Algorithm. We already have learned how to multiply using the Standard Algorithm or Compact Method. Now we are just adding the decimal part in. We have multiplied decimals before when we did our area model. We're going to take our area model now and we're going to move to the Compact Method. So we're going to ignore our decimal to start, which is right here. I'm just going to circle it so we see it. And we're just going to multiply 65 times 3. And we know how to do that. So we're going to start with the 3. And we're going to do 3 times 5, which was our 15. Carry our 1. And then we have 3 times 6, which is 18. Add 1, which is 19. Now I circled that decimal to remind me that I need to put my decimal back in my answer. So I start on the outside here and I see how many jumps in I took from the right to get to my decimal, and it was 1 jump. Now we all know in a whole number there is a decimal sitting right here. So since the decimal is all the way to the right, we're not making any jumps in that case, so there's 0 jumps. So when I add it together, I need a total of 1 jump. 1 plus 0 is 1. So I start on my outside right here and I make 1 jump in and I place my decimal so that my answer then is 19 and 5/10. We're going to do another example. We have 6 and 5/10 times 7/10. So once again, we're going to ignore our decimals here, and we're going to just multiply 7 times 5, which is 35, and add our 3 up at the top. And then we're going to do 7 times 6, which is 42, and add in our 3, which is 45. Now we're going to look back at our decimals like we did before. We started our right side, and we took 1 jump in. And we started at our right side and we took 1 jump in here. And 1 jump and 1 jump together, added together, is 2 jumps. So we start on the outside and we do 1, 2 jumps, which puts the decimal right here. So my answer is 4 and 55/100. This time we're going to take a 2-digit by 2-digit. It gets done the same exact way. We're going to ignore our decimals. And we're just going to start by multiplying. So 2 times 5 is 10. We add our 1. And then 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Now we're going to a new row like we did when we did our regular multiplication without decimals. And we're starting with our 7 in the tens place, so we know we need a 0 to start. And 7 times 5 is 35. And we carry our 3. And then 7 times 3 is 21, plus 3 is 24. We now need to add this all together, just like we would before. And now we look at our jumps. We have 2 jumps here to get into our decimal. And we have 1 jump here to get into our decimal. And when we look at these two together and add them up, it's 3 jumps. So we take 1, 2, 3 jumps in. So my answer would be 2 and 52/100 or 520 thousandths. I can keep the 0 in if I would prefer. One more example is 9 and 4/10 times 68/100. If you notice, when we are multiplying decimals, we do not line our decimals up. Unlike addition and subtraction, where we did line our decimals up, we do not line them up in multiplication. So we circle these so we don't forget them. We start multiplying. And then we add them together. And now we count our jumps. So we have 1 jump, 2 jumps. When we add that together, we know we need 3 jumps. And we have our answer. So just remember that when you're multiplying decimals, do not line up the decimals. You're not lining your place values up. You only line your place values up when you add and subtract, not when you multiply. And that is lesson 22 for Module 1.